Welcome to the Jungkook Gallery channel. Hi, ARMY. Does the calm togetherness we see between Taehyung and Jungkook hold a deeper meaning? Behind simple smiles and quiet moments, there is an ease that feels completely unforced. Taehyung and Jungkook chose the restaurant Sake Bar as a place to spend time together. With tables set very close to one another, the restaurant creates an intimate atmosphere, allowing them to sit side by side while talking and enjoying their meal. Throughout dinner, the two appeared extremely comfortable, smiling, focused on each other, with almost no distance between them. As if at that small table, they were sharing one private space together. This choice of place is nothing new for them. Previously, Taehyung and Jungkook also visited Automix, a restaurant known for its romantic and exclusive ambience. There, Jungkook uploaded a selfie taken in the restaurant's narrow bathroom, a space that was barely big enough for one person. This small detail only reinforces one thing: they must have been standing very close when that photo was taken. In one of the posts, Jungkook is seen wearing a partially unbuttoned shirt, showing just how relaxed he is when he's with Taehyung. But the detail that drew the most attention was when Jungkook tagged Taehyung directly on his cheek. On social media, this isn't just an ordinary tag, it's a very personal, direct public acknowledgement that's hard to ignore. Taehyung also shared another selfie taken inside a small photo booth, with seating meant for only one person. In that photo, they sit so close that there's almost no space left between them. That physical closeness looks natural, comfortable, and unforced, showing how much they value private moments that are rarely shared. They don't always share every moment together with the public. But when they do choose to share, it's because the moment matters. Interestingly, Taehyung and Jungkook are the only members who consistently tag each other on their personal accounts. This simple interaction reflects a closeness that is real in their everyday lives. Over the years, this dynamic has remained intact. Regardless of career changes or different phases of life, their relationship has always been a priority. They don't need grand statements, small gestures, simple photos, and intimate choices of places already speak clearly enough. This special connection is easy to see, even for those who try to ignore it. On stage or during interviews, there is always something different between them. Jungkook adjusts Taehyung's microphone without being asked, and Taehyung instinctively reaches for Jungkook's hand when he feels nervous. These spontaneous gestures feel too deep to be called mere friendship. As time goes by, that closeness becomes even more obvious. The way they sit side by side, shoulders almost always touching, feet unconsciously moving closer under the table, it all happens naturally. In crowded places or quiet ones, even when other members are around, they always end up close to each other. This body language becomes proof of a more intimate bond. Away from the cameras, their moments feel even more personal. Jungkook leans on Taehyung's shoulder, while Taehyung calmly plays with Jungkook's hair. Trust like this only comes from a very deep connection. This isn't an image crafted for the public. In fact, it's in unscripted moments that their feelings appear most honest, lingering looks, protective gestures that emerge unconsciously, and care that goes beyond professionalism. When they go out together, often feeling more like a date, their energy changes. They walk in sync, understanding each other without needing words. Jungkook places his hand on Taehyung's lower back while moving through a crowd, and Taehyung leans into that touch, as if finding a sense of safety there. People who see them notice the difference. The laughter sounds freer, the smiles more genuine, and their eyes meet in a way that only appears when they're together. Footage from year to year shows this evolution, from shy touches to the clearly protective presence we see now. During difficult times, especially when Taehyung was going through a heavy period in his life, Jungkook was always there. That support wasn't only physical, but emotional as well. This consistent presence speaks louder than words. Sometimes it feels like they themselves don't realize how much they reveal through gestures alone. Jungkook doesn't show this kind of attention to just anyone. When Taehyung is near, his focus becomes calm, whole, and undivided. They don't need to explain anything. The way they look at each other and keep each other company already explains everything. For those who have followed this journey, it's clear that Taehyung and Jungkook don't always communicate through words, but through presence. From the beginning, this relationship grew slowly. From small, careful gestures to the quiet certainty it has become now. Old and recent footage clearly shows that transformation. Jungkook's consistent attentiveness and Taehyung's calm response create a strong balance. This bond didn't change drastically, it grew, adapted, yet remained whole. In every difficult moment, Jungkook chose to stay. To accompany, to endure, and not to leave. Loyalty like this doesn't need a long explanation. Now, Taekook do appear more private. The moments shared with the public are fewer, but the foundation of their relationship remains the same. Not reduced, not gone, just more protected. That bond remains stable and mature. Built on trust, patience, and consistent care. Every gesture and every glance, past and present, continues to sustain a connection that doesn't need words to exist. Some relationships don't need explanations, they only need to be felt. And in every small gesture, Taehyung and Jungkook continue to show the same sense of calm. If you feel the same way, don't forget to subscribe and stay with us at Gallery Jungkook. For every meaningful moment with Taekook.